my colleagues in leadership that the only matter that came up was Honorable Reverend Helen Adjuantoso's statement to celebrate World Children's Day. So that's what they know. But Mr. Speaker, he is the leader of the House, our primus. If on an occasion like this, he wants us to say a word or two to honor the school that has made him who he is today, is something that this side of the House will not oppose. Therefore, the prayer as prayed be granted, except that soon thereafter we may have to take Honorable Adjuantoso's statement. Okay, then we'll come back. Okay, so, Mr. Speaker, I'm advised that we would soon thereafter will resume the debate. The debate which is now christened as comment. We'll go back to it and then he will decide his pleasure on this World Children's Day statement. Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, from the brief I have, it is the statement by the Reverend Honorable Helen Adjuantoso, the Member of Parliament for Karachi West, to celebrate the World Children's Day. That should be on now. Only the majority leader just requested that a statement be made about his I don't know that is his senior high or secondary school, but what they gave me here is only about Honorable Helen Adjuantoso. So let's take that one before we come to yours. First things first, please. First things first. I haven't even seen your statement yet. The statement they will make on the school. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to make this statement in commemoration of this year's World Children's Day. Mr. Speaker, the World Children's Day is not just another date on our calendar. It's a global day set aside to emphasize the importance of promoting children's rights and welfare in accordance with the Convention of the Rights of the Child, which underscores the global commitment to protecting children's rights. Mr. Speaker, the Treaty on the Convention of the Rights of the Child came into force on 2nd September 1990 and remains one of the most widely ratified human rights treaty in the world. Mr. Speaker, the theme for this year's World Children's Day is My Day, My Right, focusing on amplifying children's voices and ensuring that their rights are recognized and upheld. The theme reminds us that children are not only passive objects of care and policy, but active holders of rights, voices, dreams, and ideas. Too often, Mr. Speaker, children speak, but they are not heard. They express concerns, but are not taken seriously oftentimes. Yet they are the truest mirrors of our society's success and failures. Mr. Speaker, as leaders, parents, guardians, and stakeholders, it is imperative that we recommit ourselves anew to creating a world where every child is safe, educated, healthy, valued, and given the opportunity to reach their full potential. Mr. Speaker, to listen to children means to invite them into conversations concerning their lives, be it education, safety, behavioral change, well-being, or their aspirations for the future. It calls for the creation of an environment where children are respected and protected and their rights supported in practice, not in words. Mr. Speaker, as a nation, we have the responsibility to give our children safe homes and communities in which to grow without any form of anxiety. Our schools need to remain valued as places that nurture talents and encourage our children's dreams. We must give a fair chance to every child, particularly the most vulnerable, those with special needs, those living in disadvantaged rural and urban communities, and those children living in poverty, which is not by their making. Mr. Speaker, the World Children's Day requires us to recommit ourselves to building a Ghana where no child is left behind. It calls on us to move beyond just symbolic gestures and take real and sustained action through consolidating child protection systems, investing in quality education, ensuring access to healthcare, ending harmful practices, and amplifying the voices of children in national decision-making. Right Honorable Speaker, I associate myself to the ideas of Mahatma Gandhi, who posited that the greatness of any nation is measured not by its wealth or power, but by how well it protects its children. Let us rise to this responsibility with compassion, courage, and undeterred dedication. Let us listen to our children, not just today, but every day, and work continually to safeguard their rights, their well-being, and their future. It is indeed a clarion call to action for all of us to help amplify the voices of our children and stand up for the rights of every child. Right Honorable Speaker, may we on this day join voices around the world to emphasize the importance of promoting children's rights and welfare in accordance with the Convention on the Rights of the Child, which underlines the global commitment to protecting children's rights. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Comments. How many minutes per person? 2 minutes? 2 minutes. Yes, please.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving the opportunity to have a comment on the statement ably made by Honorable Ntoso. The right of children, Mr. Speaker, is a very laudable one that we should continue to remind ourselves. Mr. Speaker, whilst we are looking at the right of children, we want to appeal that parents should actually give listening ears to their children. It is very interesting when you interact very well with your children, the sort of things they come up with. You will be a happy father. So parents should actually have time and have conversation with their children, despite the challenges of the world. I know most parents in the cities, in the rural areas, who wake up early and move to farms and get to market centers once in a while, do not easily have time for their children. But if we have time for children, the interesting things that they tell you, suggestions they propose to you as a parent, you will tend to like them. And in the long run, they will fit in a society that we all deserve and like to see. Much as we are talking of their responsibility, children who are listening to us these days, please know that apart from your right, you have responsibility to listen to your parents and to also do your homework. You have a responsibility to continue to attend school, to do the right things in school, so that your parents will also love you. And in the end, we'll get a better world for all of us. Mr. Speaker, to this, I'm grateful for the opportunity. Thank you.
Yes, please. 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity to contribute to this statement. And I commend my honorable senior colleague for the statement that she made. Mr. Speaker, the strength of a nation lies in how it guides and nurtures its youth. So today, we have to raise the awareness of protecting children. And also, it's not just a celebration of children, but it's also a reminder for us as adults, our responsibilities towards protecting the children's rights, protecting them from violence, protecting them from pedophilia, and protecting them from incest. We also have to celebrate the children's, their creativity, their enthusiasm, and their potential limitless in terms of their future, because they are the future of this country. Mr. Speaker, so this is a chance to amplify the voices of children and allowing them to express their concerns and share their ideas and their dreams. We shouldn't suppress or stifle the children's thoughts. We should be open to them and their concerns and shouldn't just say that they're too young, because from what they say is what you know, that's how you gather in terms of what the children need and how they'll be shaping the future. What we can also do, actually, is to gather their thoughts in terms of their views and place them in a role, say, if they were an MP for a day, if they were president for a day, what political priorities would they like to see? What would they like to do if they were president for a day? What would they like to see in their communities if they were MP for a day? And Mr. Speaker, you'll be very surprised in terms of what the children will say, because that will actually shape what our political priorities should be in terms of their feedback. And it will also instill in the children that one day they could also become an MP, member of parliament, or a president, because they will definitely be in those roles in the future. So, Mr. Speaker, today is a day that reminds us that we must make the world a safer place for the children, protect them, and bring out and not stifle their creativity and their enthusiasm, and also reminds us in terms of our responsibilities towards children. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the opportunity.
Thank you so much. We move on. The next statement. The next statement stands in the name of the Honorable Member for Tamale North, Honorable Alassane Suhuyini, statement on the 65th anniversary of Ghana Secondary School, Tamale.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to make this statement to mark the 65th anniversary of Ghana Secondary School, Tamale. The Speaker, it's with immense pride and a deep sense of nostalgia that I rise on behalf of the entire Ganasco community, past and present students, dedicated staff, supportive parents, and the esteemed Board of Governors to celebrate a significant milestone, the 65th anniversary of Ghana Secondary School, Tamale, fondly known as Ganasco. In the context of Ghana's educational history, Ganasco's establishment was a significant step by Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah in expanding quality secondary education to the northern parts of the country. For decades, it has been an engine of social mobility and an intellectual hub, producing the skilled manpower that drives our agriculture, civil service, health, and education sectors. Mr. Speaker, distinguished individuals such as one of Ghana's most celebrated bankers and majestic traditional ruler, Mr. Alhassan Andani Pisholana, the majority leader of this august house and member of parliament for Boku Central, Honorable Mahama Ayarga, the former youngest pro-vice chancellor of any university in Ghana, Professor Felix Kofi Abagali, the highly regarded pediatrician, Professor Alhassan Abdul Momin, Abedi Ayu Pele, our celebrated energy minister, John Abdullahi Jinapo, and of course, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. and his ever supportive and loving wife, the First Lady of the Republic of Ghana, Mrs. Lordina Mahama, and of course, my humble self. We all consider this great institution more than just a school. It was a furnace that forged our character, a nursery that nurtured our talent. And it remains a beacon of hope and opportunity for generations of young Ghanaians. Indeed, Mr. Speaker, in this chamber today, Ganasco has the highest number of old students who are members of parliament in this country. Honorable Professor Hamza of Kumbungu, Honorable Zuwaira Ibrahima of Salaga South, Honorable Fatahia Abdulaziz of Savilugu, Honorable Professor Ali Dusedu of Tamale Central, Honorable Dan Latif of Ablekuma Central, Honorable Solomon Kuyon of Krachi in Chimuru, Honorable Alhassan Tampuli of Gushegu, Honorable Alhassan Umar of Zabzugu, and others. For 65 years, Ganasco has been a pillar of academic excellence and character formation in northern Ghana. Its motto, Dania Suma Nesugulu, has guided countless alumni to become leaders in every sector of our national life. In 1974, Ganasco became the first school in Ghana and Africa to launch a rocket, a landmark achievement that demonstrated the practical application of science education. This event remains a key part of the school's history, and the rocket is featured on the school crest, etched on every uniform to remind students of their limitless capabilities. This 65th anniversary is a testament to the resilience of its staff, the dedication of its students, and the enduring support of its community. As we look to the future, the role of schools like Ganasco is more critical than ever. Investing in them is an investment in national cohesion and sustainable development. Therefore, as we celebrate this 65-year journey, let us pledge to equip Ganasco with the modern tools and infrastructure it needs to thrive in the 21st century. This weekend, Mr. Speaker, when we gather on the school compound, His Excellency the President will commission an ultra-modern science laboratory and cut sod for the construction of an astroturf and other infrastructure facilities. I congratulate Ganasco and wish it greater heights in the years to come. I also call on alumni, both home and abroad, to continue supporting their alma mater. Let us acknowledge the tireless efforts of the current teaching and non-teaching staff who carry the torch forward. And when you see the beautiful buildings in Ganasco that are painted for this anniversary, thank the majority leader of this house. Thank you very much, Right Honorable Speaker.
Yes, honorable members, 2 minutes each, commentary. Yes.
Thank you so much, Right Honorable Speaker, for the opportunity to comment on a statement ably made by Honorable Alhassan Soyini on our great alma mater. Mr. Speaker, Ganasco is one of the progressive and greatest secondary schools you have in this country. In the northern sector, it is the number one. Although Tamale Secondary School students or alumni see Ganasco as their rivals, we see them as mentees. Mr. Speaker,
I'm here, and we don't see you as equals at all, so you can't be rivals at all. The gap is too wide. Don't go there.
Mr. Speaker, I'm guided. Mr. Speaker, indeed, Ganasco has made a significant contribution to the human resource of this country. Honorable Alhassan Soyini has already mentioned a number of great people that have been produced by Ghana Secondary School, including His Excellency John Dramani Mahama and her the First Lady, Mrs. Lordina Mahama. Our great leader has been mentioned as one of the alumni and many others. Mr. Speaker, Ganasco has nurtured and shaped the life of many great academicians and great people in this country. Mr. Speaker, I remember our days when we were in Ganasco. We had very great teachers who tried to put us in the right direction. Although we saw them as wicked teachers, but I can tell you that today we appreciate them. The likes of Ababio, the likes of Abari, these were very great personalities that everybody, when they were very popular, everybody knew in Ghana Secondary School. Mr. Speaker,